Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. Here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you and hello. How nice of you to join us today. Welcome to Card Sharks. You can win a small fortune on the turn of a single card in our show, and it's been happening this week, believe me. And to guarantee our players get a fair deal, I want you to meet our two lovely Card Shark dealers, and here they are. Good morning, ladies. This is Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, and they're our dealers. And ladies, let's play Card Sharks right now. And Susanna's going to be dealing the red cards to our returning champion, while Lacey deals the blue cards in the lower level to our challenger. And we're picking it up from where we left off the other day. While they're doing that, I want you to meet our Card Sharks, and here they come. Talk about pretty ladies. Hiya, champ.
Hi, Bob. Boy, it sure is good to be back.
I bet it is.
Oh,
yeah,
I
look
love
what happened
it.
to you
I love
yesterday.
it. Oh, I won.
What'd you win? 12,000,
12,000?
$800 or $900, something. They're over 12,000.
Somewhere around.
I mean, who cares after that, right?
Somewhere.
Sure. Tell us about Lori.
Well, I'm from Apple Valley, and could I say hi to my husband
You
and
can
my
say hi to
daughter and my
anybody you
son?
want. You're the champ. Go ahead.
Hi, Gabe. Hi, Terry. Hi, Mike.
Hey, oh, only two.
Oh.
Yes, we'll just allow the other one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
okay. All right, good luck to you. You won the first game.
Yes.
Got to win
thank
2
you.
games to win the championship.
Yes.
Kelly's going to try to keep that from happening. And hello, Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Good. My name's Kelly Sorensen. I'm from Fresno, California. I go to UCLA, and I'm in a sorority there, Kappa Kappa Gamma. And since she got to say hi, can I say hi to my sorority?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hi. Okay,
All right.
there's too many people to say, so.
I want to say hi to my dog. All right. Good luck to both of you. I know you've cut your cards backstage. As you know, the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. And before you can start calling off high-low cards, you must win the high-low toss-up question. We're going to begin where we left off yesterday. Lori won the first game. Kelly, you've got to win this game to stay in the match. If Lori wins it, she remains the champ and goes on to play the money card. So good luck to both of you. Here we go with game number 2 of this match between Lori and Kelly. Lori. We surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, have you ever lived with a man? How many single women have lived with a man?
Well, I think if they had lived with them long enough, they'd be married, but I think there's quite a few of them that have done this on a test basis, more or less.
Have you ever did that? Have you ever did that? How's that for English, folks? Please don't send me letters. Have you ever done that?
As a matter of fact, yes.
You did?
A year before we got married, and we've been married 19 years.
Whoa! Hey, that was a big step 19 years ago, wasn't it?
It certainly was. It was so wonderful, we decided to stick with it.
Well, that's great. See, it does work. How many out of 100 do you think?
Oh, I'd say maybe 48.
48 out of 100
Yeah.
single women have lived with a man.
Okay.
All right, Kelly, will the actual
Now-
number be higher or lower?
I think that number's going to be higher because I know a lot of friends that go to school with me, and just for economics sake, they live with boys, too, to get roommates if they can't get girls. So I think it's going to be real high.
Have you done that?
No, not me.
Oh, no. Not a girl from Fresno.
No way.
No, right. So you think it's going to be higher? If
I
it's
think
higher,
so.
you get the first shot at the cards. If
I
not,
hope
Lori
so.
will. The actual number of single women who have lived with a man is 43. It was not higher. It was lower. That means that, Lori, you have control of the cards first of all. Ooh, that was close. Have you ever lived with a man, Susanna?
Oh, Bob, don't ask me that on Nationwide.
I told the whole world I lived.
She told the whole world.
No.
No? Lori has. All right, Lori, here we go. Here's your card. It's a 9. Because
change
you won
it.
the high-low question, you can change
Change it.
Change the 9. The 9 now becomes a 3.
all right. Higher.
All right.
Higher.
Going higher
Come
than the
on,
3.
guys.
The
Go
card is
for
a
it.
5. Now, you have a choice to make right here. You can freeze and protect your position, or you can keep going. But if you make a mistake, Kelly gets a shot at the
I'm
card.
going to go higher.
Gonna go higher. All right. Higher than the 5. The card is a
All
king.
right. Lower.
Lower than the king. It's a
All
deuce.
right. Higher.
Higher than the deuce for the game and the championship.
I did it.
Remains the champ. You did it again. All right, Kelly. Doggone.
I know.
We do have some very nice prizes for you. Thank you very much for being with us on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Come
goodbye.
here, Lori.
I did it again.
Oh, boy, you did it again. Oh. Cards are working, aren't they?
Oh, really?
Cards are working. Yes, we're still on the air. Yes, we are. You know what she told me? She said, I told her, you know, you won over $12,000. She says, now I can buy my horse back. Had to sell your horse?
Yes.
Well, let's get you another horse.
I think that's a great idea.
I do, too. You live out in Apple Valley. Great place to ride horses.
It's wonderful.
Let's play the big money cards. We'll buy two horses, one
I'm
for you and one
ready.
for me, all right?
I'm ready.
Okay, Lacey and Susanna are going to deal out a new deck of cards there. I know you cut the cards before we went on the air, and now we're ready to play our big money cards. The $200 you won just now is yours to keep no matter what happens. And now we're going to give you new money to bet with. And here's what happens. We start you in the bottom line with $200, and you must bet your way across the board by calling high and low. Then when you get to the second line, we're going to add another $400 of betting money, and you bet your way across the line this time. The minimum bets are $50 each, except when you get to the top final card where you must bet at least half of your dollars. Got all of that?
I sure do.
You did real well last time. You won over 12 grand. I want to see you do it again.
Oh, I'd love to.
Let's do it. All right. Give the lady $200, please. All right. And remember, you're going to have 3 chances to change any card you don't like. Lacey's dealt out 3 cards over there, so you can change those anytime you want to. Good luck to you. Here we go. And you can, you know, turn that $200 into $32,000 if you play your cards right, and I'm sure you can do it. Here we go, Lori. First card. Your card is a king, and you got 200.
Lower.
All of it lower than the 200. If another king comes up, it's a push. You don't win or you don't lose, all right? It's an 8. You've got $400. Change if you want to.
I want to change it, please.
Change it,
2.
all right. Number 2. The 8 now becomes an ace.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All of it lower.
You're going all of it lower than the ace. The card is a deuce. You got 800.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. The card's a 4. You've got 1,600. Add another 400 up here. You've got $2,000. That goes there. And now what?
All of it higher.
Going to go all of it higher.
All of it higher.
All or nothing.
Oh, no.
Higher than the 4. Yeah!
All right.
$4,000.
All of it lower.
She's going to bet all of it lower than the queen. 4. $8,000.
All of it higher.
You're going all of it again?
All of it higher.
Oh, my God. Higher than the 4. It is higher than the 4. You're at $16,000. This card goes up here. You can change that card. You got 2 cards left, so you got a real nice selection here.
Change it.
Which one? One
Number
or
1.
All right, now the 8 now becomes a jack. Still got another card. It's up to you. You got to bet at least $8,000.
I'll take 8,000. That it'll be lower.
You're going to bet $8,000 that it's lower. If this card is lower, you win $24,000.
Lower, please.
You have won over $36,000 so far. We'll pause and we'll be back with our lovely champion right after this.
It's all in the family.
Snitches, tattletales.
Now we see you in Jack.
Now we don't. Who is the host of Match Game 74?
Rayburn.
Beat the clock.
Beat the clock.
Buzzers, we're all just one big happy family.
It's got to be.
Now, let's meet a new challenger for our champion, Lori, and please join us if you would, please. Michael. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Bob.
How are
I'm
you?
Michael Priscilla, and currently I live in Los Angeles, and I'm a skincare consultant for men.
Skincare consultant for men.
Yep.
I got this thing. Oh, we'll talk about that later. All
later
right.
on, okay.
You've cut the cards, I assume?
Yes.
You know how to play our game?
Yep.
All right. Then Susanna's dealing out cards from a brand new deck, and let's begin this game between Lori and Michael. And here's our first high-low question. Lori, we surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, have you ever called your wife by the wrong name during a tender moment? How many men admitted that they've done that?
Oh, wouldn't
That'll make
that...
you sweat, won't it, folks?
Oh, that certainly would. It would be very embarrassing to the man, I'm sure. I think they're kind of concentrating on what they're doing with the person they're doing it with.
You think so?
I really believe that. So I
Never think
maybe
about anybody else, huh?
Fantasize, yeah, but I don't think coming right out and calling by another person's name is going to be very no.
Oh, I didn't say it'd be very
not
good,
too
but how many
healthy,
have done
right?
it, you
How
think?
many have done it?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say 33.
33 out of 100 men have called their wife by the wrong name and admitted it during a tender moment. Michael, higher or lower than that?
I don't think too many men would make that mistake, and that's a low number, but I think it's going to be a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than 33. Okay, the
lower.
actual number of married men who have called their wife by the wrong name is 8. You're right, Michael. It was lower.
All right.
All right, Michael, welcome to our show.
Thank
Here's
you.
your first base card. Because you won the question, you can change it if you like, but it's a good one.
Lower.
But lower than the queen. Your card is now a queen. It was not lower. And that means Lori gets a free shot at the cards. Lori, you can't change it. You didn't win the high-low question. It's a 10. You got to play.
I'll go lower.
Lower than the 10. Here comes your card.
Oh, no.
Boy, they come in pairs, don't they?
Woo, woo.
All right, the cards are not working. So I tell you what, let's do. Let's pause for a couple of moments, and we'll come back with more Card Sharks right after this. Buzzer, 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 buzzer. Welcome back to Card Sharks. We paused for a couple of commercial words because the cards just weren't working at all. So we're still in the middle of this game between Michael and Lori. First game of a 2-game match, and we'll try it again. Michael, for you, we surveyed 100 child psychiatrists, and we asked them, generally speaking, should a married couple stay together just for the sake of the children? How many child psychiatrists said they should stay together?
That's a real tough question because when I was younger, my parents divorced, and everything seemed to work out okay. I would have to say it's sort of an even number, maybe a little low.
What do you think? How many out of 100? 43. 43 out of 100 child psychiatrists said they should stay together. Lori, will that number be higher or lower than 43?
I think it'll be a little bit lower because I think if they stay together and they're not happy and they have emotional problems and everything, it's going to make it that much worse on the child. So
yeah, I think in modern times today,
Yes.
you know, I think they're advising people, hey,
Yes.
it's best if it's not a
Right.
happy situation.
I
Let's see.
believe that too.
Actual number of child psychiatrists who said a married couple should stay together for the sake of the children is 47. It wasn't lower, it was higher. That absolutely amazes me. It really does. Wow. All right, Michael, that means you have control. You can keep the queen or you can change it.
I'll keep the queen and go lower.
Lower than the queen. Now, your card is a 7. Player freeze.
We'll take a risk and go higher.
Gonna take the risk and
Take the
go
risk.
again. All right,
Take the
higher
risk.
than the 7? No. Oh, I should have froze on that 7 because now Lori gets a shot at the cards. Lori, you got to play off the 10.
I'll go lower again.
Lower than the 10. Your card is a 9. You're in it. Player freeze.
Higher.
Gonna go. The lady's gonna gamble again. Higher than the 9.
Oh, I should have went
Yeah.
lower. I
All
knew
right.
it.
Right back to ground zero again in this game. Phew. Here's another question for you, Lori. This one is yours. We surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, have you ever swiped silverware from a restaurant? Oh, listen to the audience.
Really?
How many people admitted that they have swiped silverware from a restaurant?
That number has got to be high. Just like going into a hotel, you've got to take a towel or an ashtray or
Do
something.
you really?
Oh, absolutely. Haven't you
But it's
ever?
not yours.
Well, I know, but it's a souvenir or a memoir or whatever you want to call it. But I think the number's going to be high. I'll say 69.
69 out of 100. People admitted that they have swiped the silverware. Well, Michael, what do you think?
I think it's going to have to be a high number, too. I think between the hotels and the restaurants that, yeah, higher.
So you're telling me that you think it's going to be higher than 69?
Higher.
Have swiped silverware from a restaurant?
You bet.
Okay, actual number of people who have swiped silverware from a restaurant is 29. It was not higher. It was much lower.
Can I change
Now I
that
have more faith in the human race, believe me. Okay, you want to change that 10?
Please.
Sure you can. The reason you can is because you won the high-low question. The 10 is now a 6.
Oh, then maybe I should have higher.
Higher than the 6. The card is a queen.
Oh, all right, lower.
Lower than the queen. Here comes the deuce.
All right, higher.
Higher than the deuce. It's a queen.
All right, lower.
Lower than the queen to win the game. It's a jack.
Oh, yes. Woo.
All right.
All right.
They're working now.
All right.
That's game number 1. You get another $100. You've got to win 2 games in order to play the money cards. And we will pause, and we'll be right back with more Card Sharks. See you in just a moment, okay?
Introducing all-time Whammy favorites from K-Boz. The Whammy Fab 4, Whammy Presley, Michael Whammy, and many more. Not available in stores, only on Buzzer. Next.
You do all.
And welcome back to Card Sharks. All right. Game number 1 goes to Lori. Got to win 2 games to win the match. We're going to deal out new cards in the same deck right now. Susanna's taking care of that. And while she's doing that, we'll begin the second game with a high-low question from Michael. Michael, we surveyed 100 women, and we asked them, does it make you uncomfortable to be around women who are more beautiful than you are? How many women says it does make them uncomfortable?
Well, women are kind of funny that way, I think, with their looks. I mean, being in the beauty parlor, they're always competing, and I think that it's going to be about 55.
55 out of 100 women said it does make them uncomfortable to be around with women more beautiful than them.
Yeah.
All right, Lori, higher or lower than 55?
Well, I think it'll be a little higher, although I've never experienced the feeling myself.
You're a very pretty lady. What are you talking about, okay? The actual number of women, while they're shooting at me, in case you didn't hear that at home, folks, someone just took a shot at the MC. The actual number of women who said they are uncomfortable around women who are more beautiful is 11.
Woo!
Wasn't higher.
All
It was
right.
much lower. Yeah.
Much lower.
All right, Michael.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is game number 2. You got to win this one to stay in. So here we. This is your base card. Your base card is. You'll never know because I can't get it out. There it is. It's a 7. You can change it.
Change that card, please.
Change that 7. Your new card is now a king.
Yeah. Lower.
Lower than the king. It's a jack.
Woo.
You're still in.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. A 10.
Freeze.
You want to freeze? All right. By
Freeze.
freezing, Lori
Freeze.
does not get a chance to play the cards, and we have to go to another high-low question for Lori. Lori, we surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, when a woman tells you she's a virgin, do you believe her?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Huh? How many bachelors do believe her?
Well, that's a very difficult question.
I thought it was, too. It was very difficult for me to ask it.
Really, I imagine it was. I would say that 35 believe
35?
her. Yes,
35
it's
bachelors
awfully hard.
believe the girl. If the
It's
girl says,
awfully
I'm a
hard
virgin.
to believe in this day and age.
Is it? Ah. Michael. She says 35 out of 100 bachelors believe the woman. She says she's a virgin.
I think sometimes us men can be just a little tiny bit gullible, I guess. But so I'm going to say a little bit higher.
I think it's going to be a little bit
Little
higher
higher,
than
little
35.
gullible.
Yeah, actual number of bachelors who believe a woman who says she's a virgin is 53. It was higher.
Wow. Yeah.
Now, meantime, Michael, here's where we left off. You froze on the 10. You can play it or you can change it.
Change it.
Change the 10.
Change it.
Your new card now is an 8. Didn't help you there, but you got to play.
Let's go lower.
Lower than the 8. Your card is a 7. Play or freeze.
Freeze.
Freeze it at 7. And again, Lori still has not been able to get to the cards because Michael wins the questions and then freezes. You'll be able to change that card now if you win the next high-low question. And this is that question. To you, Michael. We surveyed 100 people and we asked them, do you think foreign cars are superior to American-made cars? How many people said foreign cars are superior?
Well, I think just by looking at the market and what cars people buy, that I think a lot of people would think they were superior. So I'm going to say it's a high number, about 64.
You think 64 out of 100 people said foreign cars are superior? Lori, higher or lower?
I go higher. I go higher.
You're going to go
Yes,
higher than the 64.
Yes,
The actual number of people who said foreign cars are superior is 60. It is not higher. It was lower.
Yeah.
Michael, again, you can change that base card.
Change that card.
Okay. Now, your 7 is a 6. Got to play.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 6. If it's higher than the 6,
higher.
you win the game.
Higher.
We'll play a tiebreaker game. The card.
Yeah. Woo!
Tied up.
All right.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Laura, you have one game. Michael, you just picked up your first game and $100. In order to play the big money cards, you got to win 2 games. We'll pause for these words and we'll be back with more Card Sharks.
All right.
Just a moment.
Good.
Well, it's that's all the time we have for today. I know that the drive back to Apple Valley is going to be very pleasant because you're going to go back $37,000 in your pocket.
Wonderful.
Not
wonderful.
bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Okay, don't buy any horses on the way home, though. Promise me that? Now, you've each won one game, which means that when we return on Monday, we'll play a tiebreaker game to determine who's the champion's going to be. We hope you'll be here for that. Of course, they'll be here. We hope you'll be there. I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna, Lacey, and Gene saying thank you. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Capture Your Best Memories with a Polaroid. The Sun 600 comes with carrying case and coupon for free film. And a silver serving tray and Bayer. The more you hear, the more you read, the more you'll know why Bayer is the wonder drug that works wonders. And a Wash and Iodex P, soothing ointment, kills germs and stops infection. First aid protection for the family. Iodex P, used as directed. A cookbook can take the fat out of frying, reduce calories with Mazola Nose Stick, the only cooking spray made with pure Mazola corn oil. And a member of our studio audience will receive Berkline's Wall-Away Recliner combines luxurious comfort with traditional styling. Space-saving recliners can be put 3 inches from the wall and still glide to a fully reclined position from Berkline. And one of our polling groups will receive a Whirlpool Power Clean Energy Saver portable convertible or under-counter dishwasher with Power Clean washing system and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket from Whirlpool. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.